This is all about getting the 3 points, and that's what we've gone and done. Manchester City 3, Newcastle 1. Hello there, guys. It's Stephen here, back with another match reaction video. The game has just finished as I'm recording this. I couldn't go today, unfortunately, but that was still a performance that we needed today. We needed to exercise the demons after the Liverpool game last week, and that's what we have done. Before I delve too far into the video, I want to say thank you to David Goff for becoming my latest patron. If you want to get involved, head over to patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany. But anyway, the game itself, we have won. I was a little bit nervous before this game that we had to win this. I know it wasn't the biggest game in the world ever, but given the fact that United just won and the gap stood at only 9 points, I say only 9 points is a lot, but given the symbolic nature of their victory and given the fact that we lost for the first time this season against Liverpool, well, we had to win this, and we've come out today and done a very workmanlike, very professional job against a very dogged, very determined and very negative Newcastle team. It wasn't a pretty game of football, but it didn't really have to be today. It didn't have to be anything more than a war of attrition, and that's exactly what it was. Eventually, we wore them down. They got tired, and our quality began to show eventually. I'm hugely relieved, and I suspect that Pep Guardiola and the team out there today is feeling exactly the same way. That is that slight concern gone now. It's back to, hopefully, the procession towards the title. It's looking very good. We are back being 12 points ahead of Manchester United with only 14 games left, which is not many at all. We are approaching slowly the business end of the season, and hopefully that win now will set us back onto the right track. Individually, I have to give a shout out to Mr. Sergio Aguero. That's goal number 22 for the season now. He absolutely loves playing against Newcastle. It's a beautiful love story. Well, a very one-sided love story. Basically, Aguero destroys Newcastle and they go home with a tail between their legs. But that's a hat-trick for him today. I'm not sure if that first goal will be given to him, but he certainly claimed it, and so did the TV people eventually, kind of. I can't tell if he touched it or not, but hopefully it goes down, because that's a perfect hat-trick. A left foot, a right foot and a header. And he needed that hat-trick, if we're being honest. He needed that confidence that will come from it. It was always likely that he was going to score today. I predicted it in my preview. I think everyone did, given the fact that we're playing Newcastle. But it didn't matter if he was going to score or who we were playing. He just needed to play well today, and that's what we got from him. The focal point that we needed. I've got to give a shout out as well to Sane for that third goal. That was some run. Sane, he shows his impetuous of youth, how young he is. 1 minute he's giving the ball away sloppily. The next minute he's beating about 487,000 people several times. It was a phenomenal run. It underlines how much talent he's actually got, and that's why he's worth being patient with, because he can produce magic just like that, and that's what Sane brings to this Manchester City team. It was lovely seeing David Silva back in action. He was a large part of why we mainly controlled that game. There was 1 or 2 moments of nerviness. I think that was evident when Newcastle got back into it, kind of out of the blue. That was always going to happen as well. A goal conceded today would have set the cat amongst the pigeons, so to speak, given the fact that we just lost our unbeaten record, but that was quickly banished by Sane's individual moment of brilliance. But De Bruyne and Silva today largely controlled the game. I think it was 85% possession at one point, which is absolutely ridiculous. I've got to give a shout out as well to Zinchenko. For 65 minutes of that game, he was set to be man of the match. He was really, really good. Given the fact that he was chosen ahead of Danilo with no delve, it was fantastic. He was tidy, he was intelligent in possession, he was good defensively, and then he started to tire a little bit. Obviously, Murphy got in behind him, finished excellently, and after that, he looked a little bit leggy, if we're being honest. But I will give him that, given the fact that he's not played much football this season. He seems to be a very intelligent footballer, and at times you get confused watching De Bruyne and him on the same pitch, and some of the passes he made, you think, is that Kevin or is that Alexander? It was a performance that we needed to have today. It wasn't a perfect performance, but you can't expect perfection every single time you step out on the pitch. All that mattered is that we won today. Defensively, we could be better. I'm sure we can. Going forward, we can be better. Midfield, we can be better, but it doesn't matter. It was a solid 7 out of 10 today, and that's all it needed to be. Guys, let me know in the comments who your man of the match is. Let me know what you think of the performance in general. Like this video if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you next time. Hello there, guys, it's Stephen here. Thanks for watching yet another Esteemed Kompany video. If you want to support this channel on Patreon, head over to patreon.com/Esteemed Kompany. There's loads of tiers there, including shout outs, social follows, and a chance to be involved in the Patreon only Q&A. You can even choose a subject as well if you want to delve a little further. Anyway, guys, thanks very much for all your support. I appreciate you all loads, as you know. Thanks for watching all the videos, thanks for getting involved, and thanks for helping this channel be one step closer to being full time. Thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you next time.